Gian and Joy! Hello! My gosh, Gian Soto. Kita na me.
Medyo prominent yung name. Usually, ang mindset natin parang they're having an easy life. And I ended up going through depression. Yung time na yun, nag-enjoy ako mag-isa. Sobrang thankful ako and grateful that God's voice was there.
Hello! Gian and Joy! Hello! Merry Christmas, guys. Eto, Christmas surprise natin. Thank you. Wow! Thank you. My gosh, Gian Soto. Kita na me.
Oo nga.
Isipin nyo, katrabaho ko po ang kanyang ama,
Yes.
si Tito Sen sa Brigada 7. So
Way
you must
back.
have been so small.
Yes, I was, teens.
I love this.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start with
One of
that.
our favorite verses yan.
Yeah, so before you leave the house at least, you can read it.
Memorize ni Tito Sen yan.
Talaga?
Yes, in Psalm
So
91.
your house opens with Psalm 91. Bakit?
Because when we leave the house, di ba, babe?
So when we leave the house, at least we're reminded that we're always protected. If we just get reminded with this word.
So you can hold on to that
Yeah,
word
hold on to
wherever
that
you go.
word. And it's nice kasi if the kids always see it, para visual, para unconsciously they read it and then eventually they put it to heart.
Oo. So when did you move into this home?
2016.
Okay.
Yeah, medyo matagal na.
Dito,
Yeah.
Sa Quezon City, syempre.
Yeah.
Because Quezon City po siya.
Yes.
Uy, I love this, ha?
Yeah, yeah.
Joy, what
Yes.
is this?
Si Joy nakahanap yan eh.
Ang galing, local.
Local,
Ang
yeah,
galing
I bought it lang in
Oo.
Mega Mall.
Ang galing. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful. And look at the family pictures.
Updated na yan. Kasi before, hindi pa siya updated. My little boy, dati hindi kasama. Tapos he would
Diba?
always say, he would always say, where am I, Mama?
So 2 kids, 3 kids, 4
Yeah.
kids.
So
So
now
yung
it's
youngest
all
namin ngayon,
updated.
4 years old lang siya.
Yeah.
Sinasabi niya, bakit wala ako dun sa picture?
Kwento mo to, Gian. Kwento mo to. Saan to?
So
saan
that's
yan?
in Iseco.
Nice.
Yes, and Niseko.
Iseco.
Wow.
And
So your
then,
One of
family
our
is
family trips.
really close.
Yes, oo.
yes.
Oo.
We are.
Ay, ang ganda nito.
Oo,
Yeah.
regalo ni Mayor Joy yan. Dahil
Yeah.
parang alam niya na
He
ano
plays
ko sa
the
guitar.
guitar.
That I love playing
Do you
the
still
guitar.
play the guitar now?
Yes.
From time to time, yeah. Lalo na for
He used to
church
play in
minsan.
the worship team.
As a
And
church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ang ganda naman.
So from band,
Oo, mula
Rock
sa
and roll
pagiging
to
rock and
worship.
roll band to
Naging
church.
church.
Ay, ang
Yeah.
ganda nun. That's a great story.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this is our homeschool room.
Anong homeschool mga anak
We
niyo?
started homeschooling nung 2020,
Ay,
nung pandemic.
Guys, ang ganda naman.
Bali,
So-
6 kids.
Oo. Okay.
So
Why
the-
did you decide to homeschool?
Yeah,
So we
homeschool.
decided to homeschool kasi during 2020, I found out I was pregnant around January. And then nag-lockdown ng March. And then we did online. Everyone did online
Online,
school,
oo.
right? So I had parang a feel of how it was to do online school na the parents were the one actually doing the homeworks of the kids.
Yeah. Is it also dahil it's mas matipid or more values? Anong primary reason?
Both.
Bold.
Oo.
Oo.
First is matipid.
Yung una nga, we tried it. Sabi ko, babe,
Yeah.
try lang muna natin.
Yeah.
And then when we saw yung impact ng values, lalo na,
Yeah,
sabi
values
namin,
talaga.
babe, tuloy natin to.
Because very inspiring to sa mga nanonood. Isipin mo si Gian Soto na, di ba, naisip mo pa yun ng pagtitipid.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Kailangan eh.
Tapos ito pa, Karen, our homeschool provider kasi, when you have a lot of kids, magiging 70% off na.
Yeah.
If yung succeeding
Homeschool
kids.
global.
Homeschool global.
Global talaga.
So, parang if you have more than 3 kids, meron ng 50%, 75%.
It's very reasonable.
And ang tanong ko, ngayon ba, ang kids ba, naka-homeschool pa lahat?
Yung 2 eldest, yung
we
eldest
have-
at saka yung second,
Yeah, we have a college.
university na kasi college na si Hugo
Yes.
And then si Rodrigo is going to Life Academy na para transition niya for college, madali na.
Oo.
Yeah.
Put
Yes.
Jesus first.
Saka yun.
Oh, di ba? Homeschool ongoing.
Yes, yeah.
Right?
And then dito, yung isa sa mga verse natin.
Ito yun.
Basic. Mga
I
basics
always
sa kids.
remind them of that. Because I really want them to see verses all over eh. Kasi
Yeah.
parang,
Inspire
yeah,
ako.
parang,
Ayan po sila.
para lang, you know, when they see it, they get reminded also.
do that.
Diba?
Ang
Kasi
ganda
minsan
ng
visual
verses.
yung kids eh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
As for me and my... Oh, I love this photo. Look at
Yeah, we always,
This
if
is
you
in
notice,
Japan,
we
kissing.
love kissing shots.
Oo nga.
So nandito, marami din kissing shots. If you see,
if
it's
you want
all-
one now, give me.
Oh,
Hindi, joke lang,
this. I
joke
want
lang.
a kissing
Joke
shot.
lang, joke lang.
I want
Joke lang, joke lang.
I'm excited to meet the kids.
Oo nga.
Okay, so this is such a nice home. Very open ang feel.
Yeah, si Joy yung talagang nag-design when she talked to the architect. Talagang she was very clear. Ito yung gusto ko ha, ito yung nakikita ko. Kasi
No, I just look at Pinterest and then
mahilig
sabihin ko, oh, can you do this? Papalo lang. Kahit very simple
Ito sila
lang
mommy,
naman.
daddy.
Family. Oh, look at this. Oh, eto ang ganda.
Yeah.
Of course, si Tito Sen.
And my mom,
Tita Helen.
and Joy's mom, she's in heaven now.
Yeah, that was her last birthday with us.
Oo,
Yeah.
before she passed.
Guys, I wanna meet the kids.
Introduce muna natin our eldest son. Come
Oh
here,
my
Hugo.
gosh, guys, ang gwapo naman
Say hi
ito.
to Karen. Ate Karen.
My
oh,
gosh,
Ate Karen.
hello there. I'm
It's
Karen.
Hugo.
Hugo.
Yes.
Smile naman, Hugo. How old are you?
I just turned 20.
Wow, oh my gosh, Hugo.
He's named after my dad,
Yeah, he's
Vicente
Vicente
Soto
the
IV.
Fourth.
Oh, wow.
Pero nickname niya Hugo, right son?
Hugo.
Alright.
Oh gosh, okay.
And then we have
Yeah.
yung second
Hello
is
there.
Edrigo.
Rodrigo.
Edrigo.
Edrigo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, puro lalaki. Basketball team pala
How old are
to.
you?
Pwede basketball team.
16, turning 17.
17.
Turning 17.
Wow.
And this is Sandro.
And this one's always smiling. Hi, Sandra. How old are you?
13.
You're so joyful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Siya yung if there's someone in the family na sobrang
Komedyante. Siya yun.
Siya yun? Yeah, look at him, guys. Ate naman, napaka-happy face.
Siya yun.
And this is Rosano.
This is,
Oh my God.
he's 11.
11 years old.
Hi there. I'm Tita Karen.
Say hi.
My gosh. So what grade are you in now? And they're all tall.
Yeah.
They're all
Yeah.
so tall.
Lahat sila mahilig sa basketball.
At ang-
My only girl, Amari.
Nag-iisang
Kiss
girl
Tita
sa
Karen.
family.
Kiss Tita
And she has a concert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, singing.
Singing. And this is Dom, ang youngest
Oh my
namin.
God, the kids.
Domico.
Hi, Tita Karen.
Gosh, uwi ko na to, bye.
Okay. Dom!
Bye!
Hey, Dom!
You're not even gonna climb.
Bye! Bing, nakaswela.
Sumasama.
Yeah.
My God, they're so
Dong.
cute.
He's super bait.
Cute naman nito.
Ito 4 years old na.
What is it like having, I mean, not all boys, but I mean, 5 of them are boys.
Oo.
Very noisy and active at home.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up, being a Soto? Isipin mo, tatay mo si Tito Soto, uncle mo si Vic Soto.
Honestly, I'm humbled. May mga tao kasi minsan na, kahit ako it's a common misconception na parang, because of the last name, may easy life itong taong to. Medyo prominent yung name. Usually, ang mindset natin parang they're having an easy life. Pero yung totoo is, it's a humbling for me to be blessed to have a dad like my father. Lumaki ako, sobrang hardworking ng dad ko. Gumigising siya na maaga to shoot, to go to taping, and then pupunta na Itbulaga, and then recording studio. Sinasama niya ako sa routine na ginagawa niya araw-araw. And same thing with my mom. Sobrang blessed ako na I grew up remembering na ganun din yung mom ko. Puyat lagi, uuwi, galing sa shooting. Pero pipilitin gumising na maaga to cook for us. And then, hatid kami ng airpods ko sa school. Normal childhood for me, yung nakita ko growing up.
Was anything difficult?
There were times na may mga challenging moments, especially when I was about to start my own family. Nauna kasi yung honeymoon so I got married 26, yeah. I got Joy pregnant 24 yata, 25, ganun.
Oo. And you now have 6 kids.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, 6 kids.
But it was difficult at one point, even in your marriage.
Yes. Yung mom and dad ko, pinalaki ako in such a way na hindi nila ako sinusubuan eh. So during that time na nabuntis ko yung girlfriend ko at the time, si Joy, he really said na, okay, magkakapamilya ka na, buhayin mo sila. Bumukod ka na, buhayin mo sila, gawin mo yung ano yung pwede mong gawin. Hindi sila yung type na parang, okay, kami bahala sa'yo, tutulungan ka namin. They really wanted me to experience what they did.
Anong ginawa mo?
Naghanap ako ng trabaho, pero I chose to do things my way.
Ano yun?
And yun yung pagbabanda, because I always wanted to make a name for myself eh. And during that time, although it was very difficult, iniisip ko, pinursu ko yung pagbabanda. Honestly, Karen, naging rebelde ako at first eh. Kasi, when I was a lot younger, ang dream ko talaga is to go into acting. And yun talaga yung nagmo-motivate sa akin. Lahat ng lumaki ako, sinasama ko ng daddy ko, ang bonding namin, manunod kami ng pelikula, whether pelikula niya or pelikula ng ibang artists. Pero nung time nga na pa-college, naging college na ako to the time na nabuntis ko yung girlfriend ko, because of pride, I didn't want to go to that direction. Nag-isip ako, hindi, I'll make my own name, ganyan. Gagawa ako ng sarili kong pangalan. But then, yun nga, hindi ko alam nagiging makasarili na pala ako during that time. And I ended up going through depression and even had to go through some mental health struggles. And yung time na yun, hindi ko pa alam na yun na pala yung pinagdadaanan ko, mga mental health struggles and depression. But then, nagbisyo ako, thinking na this is the normal way of doing things. Lalo na rock and roll yung music na tinutugtog namin. I write and we play, ganun. So, hanggang sa nag-indulge ako dun sa rock and roll lifestyle. Yun, I took advantage of relationships, especially yung relationship ko sa girlfriend ko who after 2 years became my wife, and my parents and family, and even my bandmates, I took advantage of them.
Did your parents know?
Yeah, they did.
Oo. And anong sabi ni Tito Sen?
Maraming beses niya akong kinorner at kinausap, pinagsabihan. Pero yung pinaka mabigat na time na tumatak yung sinabi niya was the time when, kasi ang nangyari when I graduated college, I pursued Joy. When I got her pregnant, our relationship really got very unstable. Nakikita niya na I wasn't providing for her, for our small family at that time. I just kept doing the band thing. Sinasabi ko, one day I'm gonna make it. Ako bahala sa'yo. Paulit-ulit ako ganun sa kanya. And then naramdaman ko na makikipaghiwalay na siya. Mga after 2 years. So nag-decide ako, kailangan pakasalan ko to. Para wag kami maghiwalay.
Mahal mo kasi.
Oo, mahal ko kasi siya. And ayoko siya mawala. Pero wala akong mapatunayan sa kanya eh. Wala akong mapakain sa kanya eh. So, ang nangyari sa akin, pinilit kong pakasalan. And alam mo, Karen, wala akong wedding ring. Wala akong, nung nag-propose ako, walang sing-sing. Akala niya nga niya, joke lang dahil lumuluhod ako dun sa harapan ng chapel.
Pero isipin mo, hindi iaakalain ng tao yan. Anak ni Senate President Tito Soto. Siguro spoiled dito, binigay ang lahat.
Opposite.
Opposite.
Oo, sobrang opposite si Arpats. When we got married, nabuntis ko siya ulit. Yan. This time, pinlan naman namin yun. Akala ko that will seal the deal, but then my lifestyle got worse.
Wow.
Lalo akong nag-indulge sa mga bisyo.
Oo.
And then I was sleeping around na.
Yeah.
Naging ganun kagulo na yung relationship namin. And siya naman parang kasi Cebuana siya eh. Muuwi siya from time to time sa Cebu. So during that time, pabayaan lang niya ako, pupunta lang siya sa Cebu. Medyo may slight idea na siya sa mga kalokohan ko. And parang yung time yun, tingin namin, mukhang ito na yung ending. Ito talaga yung road na pupuntahan. Up to the day ng November 29, anniversary namin, second year anniversary namin, inamin ko sa kanya
Wow.
na I was sleeping around.
Ba't mo
nagbibisyo.
inamin?
Nakita niya ako nakikipag-away sa phone. Natutulog na siya na dapat nun. And then may kausap ako sa phone, nakikipag-away ako. Ganun. And then tinanong niya, sino po usap ko? Long story short, I told her everything. Pati yung mga kalokohan ko sa pagbabanda at lahat. I told her everything.
What led you to tell her the truth?
Siguro mga weeks or months leading to that, may mga suspecha na siya na nagde-deny naman ako at first eh. Pero nung time na yun, parang hindi ko maintindihan. Parang napilitan na rin. Siguro, there's a part of me that couldn't live with it anymore. Siguro may part na ganun. And she decided to break up. She decided na maghiwalay na tayo, uwi na ako na Cebu. Sinabi niya sa parents ko, sisters ko, mga kapatid ko. And of course, lahat sila kampi sa kanya.
And yung dad at mom mo, isipin mo si Tito Sen at si Helen. Diba? Anong sabi nila?
Sobrang devastated. And my mom tried to comfort Joy. Doon ako kinorner ng dad ko. Sinabi sa akin, ano bang ginagawa mo? May pamilya ka na. Isipin mo lang ang Diyos. Tumutok pa lang sa Diyos at pamilya mo. Hindi ka maliligaw eh. Anong ginagawa mo? Ulit-ulit siya. And sobrang frustrated siya noong time na yun. And noong time na yun, talagang ako yung in-law. Siya yung anak. Ganun yung nangyari. And yung mga kapatid ko, sinasabi na kay Joy, hiwalay mo na yan, iwanan mo na yan. Ganun yung nila kay Joy. And I don't blame them because I really took advantage of Joy, of my family, even my friends. At sarili lang inisip ko during that time.
Humingi ka daw ng advice kay Oyo.
Yes.
Kay Oyo Boy.
The thing is...
Close ba kayo?
Sobrang close. Kasi si Oyo, wala akong brother eh. So, si Oyo, nung time na 2008, I was going through that. Kasi sa kalokohan, lumaki ako kasama ko si Oyo hanggang 2007. 2008, something changed with him. Hindi na nagyoyosi, hindi nagmumura. So ako parang, okay, makitang tao. Ganun pa iniisip ko, pakitang tao lang. I remember one time, may shoot kami. Niyayaya ko si Oyong shumat. Ayaw ni Oyo. Tapos ako parang, okay, fine. And then pinagbigyan niya ako that night. But the next day, pagkagising ko siya, nagbabasa na ng word.
Ng Bible.
Yeah, ng Bible. So ako parang pakitang tao lang yata. So during that time that I was going through that very tough phase in my life, 2 days after nung sabi ni Joy she's leaving, tinry ko paligawan si Joy. As in, pinaulunan ko ng flowers at lahat. But then, wala eh. Sabi niya, you know what? All of these things are meaningless. It's nothing. This is nothing. You broke my heart, you broke my trust. There's nothing you can do, sabi ni Joy. So ako, lalong pumitik yung depression ko and I tried to commit suicide.
Wow.
Tapos bigla nakita ko ni Joy, duguan na yung mukha ko. Yung third time, naisip ko, okay, siguro kaya hindi natutuloy kasi nandun pa siya. And siguro hindi pa ako nagbibilin. So mabuti, tawagan ko muna si Oyo para makapagbilin ako. So when I called Oyo, ang pinaka natatandaan ko online, sinabi ko talaga, yo, ito na yata ending ko, sabi ko. Kung mawawala lang si Joy at yung 2 kids, mas mabuti pang mawala na rin ako. And sabi ni Oyo, Wegi, hindi yan ang ending mo, bro. May magandang plano si God. Count it all joy. So nung sinabi niya yun, first time ko marinig sa kaibigan o sa isang tao na ganun yung response. Usually, ang maririnig mo pag may problema ka, i-shut mo lang yan. Makakalimutan mo yung problema, di ba?
Oh, uminom ka lang.
Uminom ka lang, gumimik ka lang, or what. Ang sinabi niya, may count it all joy, may plano si God for you. And then sinabi ko sa kanya, okay, yo, totoo yung God mo, pakilala mo sa akin yung God mo. Kasi talagang hopeless na eh. There's nothing I can do that will fix itong relationship ko kay Joy. Tapos fast forward to that day, that night, sinabi niya, sumama ka sa akin, meron ako one-to-one, meron siyang Bible study with Pastor Robert.
Yung one meeting na for so many years, bisyo, babae, depression, rock and roll lifestyle, biglang sa one meeting na yun, nakilala mo ang Panginoon.
Yes. And nung nag-meet kami doon, ang sabi pa sa akin ni Coach, so umiiyak na ako, nag-meet kami, tapos parang sabi niya, oh, ba't ka nandito? Sabi ko, Coach, wala na akong pag-asa eh. Yung asawa ko, pamilya ko, tinake advantage ko yung relationship namin. I broke their trust. Wala akong pwedeng gawin na maayos lahat to eh. Sabi niya, ano bang gusto mo? Sabi ko, gusto sanang... Imposible yung gusto ko eh. Sabi ko gano'n. And then he said, imposible yan kung pakitang tao ka lang. So, sabi ko, hindi naman pakitang tao lang. Ang gusto ko talaga kasi, maayos yung relationship ko, pero alam ko malabo. And then he said, kung gusto mo maayos yung relationship mo sa asawa mo, family mo, kamusta ba yung relationship mo kay God? Meron ka ba nun? And then sabi ko, nagdadasal naman ako ha. Pray naman ako. Sabi niya, hindi yun ang relationship. Ang relationship is you communicate, you trust, you believe, you love. Kailangan may commitment. May commitment ka ba kay God? So, binrake down niya lahat yun sa akin. And then, doon ko lang na-realize na parang it's not about a religion eh. At that time, I understood Christianity in a way that it's about having a relationship, an intimate relationship with God. Sabi ko, paano ba magkaroon ng relationship with God? And then yun, sinabi niya, it starts with a commitment.
Yeah. Oh.
As you commit, you have to repent
Yeah.
to make that commitment. Eh. So that night, that day, sa Seattle's Best kami sa fort, I surrendered. Kasi wala na eh. Gusto ko nang sumuko sa mundo eh. And instead na sumuko ka sa mundo, sumuko ako sa Diyos. And yun ang sinabi sa akin ni nila Oyo at ni Pastor Robert. It's not about surrendering to the world, it's surrendering to God. That's how you have a relationship with God. So I surrendered my life to Jesus that day. And then tuloy-tuloy. Pag-uwi ko ng bahay, something changed.
When you talk about that moment in time, when you thought about taking your own life at one point, do you now understand why? Or you're like, bakit ko naisip yun?
Yung time na yun, nag-enjoy ako mag-isa. Yung darkness na mag-isa parang masakit na masaya ka, ganun yung time na yun eh. Tapos, di ko alam kung bakit. Pero laging may nagpipigil. Kaya, when I look back to it, sobrang thankful ako and grateful that God's voice was there. Na nandun siya nung time na yun. Na kahit ganun kadilim, nandun siya.
Siyempre, naiintindihan mo yung pinagdadaanan ng marami ngayon who feel the same way. Lalo na ngayon, mas maraming depressed. Many are going through mental issues. What would you want to say to them?
We are not alone. Sa totoo lang. Do not take the easy way out. Masasabi ko lang, wag kang susuko sa mundo. Sumuko ka sa Diyos. Dahil maaaring hindi mo naintindihan kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa iyo sa buhay mo. Maaaring may mga pagsubok kang dinadaanan na feeling mo mag-isa ka. Huwag kang makikinig sa lies ng enemy. Lagi mong isipin na kahit gaano kabigat yung mga pagsubok na yan, continue to trust God with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding.
Si Lord yan, si Lord.
Tumawag ako sa'yo, Tol.
Ha?
Pag tumawag ako sa'yo, nagpapaalam na ako nun.
Sabi yung mga alam ko.
Nagpapaalam na ako nun.
Para sinubukan mo yata
ito na yung,
mga
oo, ito na yung ending call.
Love you, Tol.
Dami. Stig. Paano makikiakap ka pa, men? Makikiakap ka pa, men, yan, oh.
Ayan.
OMG. Thank you, Tol, ah.
That's
we have a Bible
that's
verse
our
here. Come here,
family
guys.
Bible
Tara.
verse that we put in the court. It says
Ay, ang
Psalm 119 of 105. Medyo madumi na.
Yeah, medyo
Pero-
madumi na eh. So yan, yun yung Bible verse of
Yeah,
favorite
that's
Bible
our
verse
family
namin.
verse.
Psalm
119
119.
verse 105.
And bilang ama, do you really feel that responsibility na ma-raise mo yung mga boys mo na Christian and knowing the Lord?
Very much.
Ito ngayon.
Yes, very much. Yung mom and dad ko were very spiritual eh. They're not religious, they're spiritual. So, hindi lang sa salita sila eh, sa ginagawa. And so when my mom became a Christian and my dad would go from time to time, at first di ko maintindihan eh. Parang, ano yun, nag-convert, gano'n. But soon after I realized, no, it's about having a relationship. And
Yeah.
for me, yun yung naging ano ko sa kanila, parang tinatry kong i-instill, lalo na din sa mga mas matanda na.
Okay.
So, cha-challenge natin yan si Karen. Ang basketball skills ni Karen. Okay, guys.
Oh my God! Paano ba?
Malayo
Dito
agad,
ba?
ah. Yes, yan.
Dito, magaling ka ba? Ikaw nga muna.
Hindi, ikaw muna. Ganito.
Ay, ikaw, paano? Ano ba posisyon? Oo, ganyan
Oh
mo.
my gosh.
Okay. Oh my
So,
God, ang
dito,
galing
dito
naman ng
position.
kamay. May ganun-ganun pa.
Ay!
Ay!
Wala.
Pero in fairness, malapit. Malapit. Oh my gosh. Really?
You go. Ikaw.
Ikaw, ay, I
Go,
wanna
you go.
see. I wanna see.
One shot.
Okay, oh, ikaw naman, ang cute nito, ang cute to.
Oh, go. Shoot.
Shoot.
Oh, you go.
Malapit, tapos close ah.
Come on, shoot now. So, dito natin yan. Sino kaya sa unang
I wanna see.
shoot?
Okay.
Ay!
Oh my God.
Okay. You wanna try?
Guys.
Let's Karen.
Baka ako makachamba.
Yeah!
Let's see.
Okay, let's go, Karen. Kaya mo yan, go! Oy!
Muntikan.
Ah!
Okay, your turn. Aba, okay.
Oh, Joe. Rosano, go. Go, Nano.
No jump.
Oy!
Malapit. Ano ang pagbabago kay Gian when he surrendered his life to the Lord?
Ang dami, like, parang there were so many things about him na nagbago. Like, he really was like a totally different Gian. Like, first of all, mas, ano na siya, hindi na siya nagmumura. Like, it was really cold turkey, the way he changed. It was
Amazing.
180 degrees. And then, so, hindi na siya nagmumura. And then,
Biglaan.
bigla. It was really like, parang a snap of a finger. It was really like God's grace.
Ang bait ni Lord.
Sobra.
Oh, and then,
Grabe, he quit smoking. He became more sweeter. Oh, he's been sweet naman talaga all along. Like, he's always been that kind of person. Pero he was like, he knew na parang what his roles were as a husband. He stepped up as a provider. He was the leader of our home.
so it was a different man.
It was a different man. And I saw his love for God. Talagang he was really on fire. He was actually the one pa who wanted to explain to me na parang sabi niya,
Yeah.
babe, this is how parang it is
Naintindihan
to...
ko na sila mami, sabi ko ganun. Kasi
Oo.
nauna naging Christian sila ma'am ko nung time na yan.
Yeah, he wanted to explain to me salvation. Like, how to accept Jesus.
Oo, yung
Sabi niya,
cross,
babe,
yung si
ito
Jesus,
yun,
yung
nagda-drawing
man and
siya.
God,
yeah.
yeah.
And so basta grabe siya, he accepted Jesus na nauna siya sa akin. Basta grabe, gumawa po siya ulit.
Pero
Guys,
Praise God,
narinig
praise
niyo
God.
yun.
Gumawa pa siya ulit.
Gumawa po siya ulit kay Lord.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Yeah.
Gwapo ka naman talaga.
Nako, praise
But
God.
how did you forgive him?
Yeah. I also do not know how. It's all by God's grace. And that's when I told him nga, I go, babe, this is really the gift that they're saying na grace. Kasi it's not something that, parang, it's really given by God na you really cannot explain, but you feel it. Like, it's really God working in your heart.
oh, it's not, you can't work for it.
It's not, you're not the one doing it. It's God working through it in you. I really just cannot explain. And I think at that time kasi, we were doing it not knowing na it was right. Kasi when I was about to leave him, I was searching for something that I knew what was missing in my life. I didn't want to fix us, but instead I ran to God. And that was right pala. I never knew that time it was right, but that's the formula of a perfect marriage. You run to God first. It was the formula. Run to God first, and he has to run to God first, and then that's when you meet.
Nakakabilib. Isipin mo, kausap niya si Oyo Boy.
Yeah.
Kausap mo si Danica.
Yeah.
Kausap niya si Mark Pingris.
Yes,
Kumbaga, ito ang isang
God
pamilya.
used them din talaga.
God used them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we could have run to other people. Diba? Like, he could have run to other friends who were not believers. But then, parang God, top of mind. Parang he was working with Oyo, I think, October eh. So, ang top of mind niya was Oyo because he was with Oyo. And I think God made that happen. Na, okay, you're gonna be working with him para kung magkakaproblema ka, siya yung una mong tatawagan. Kasi medyo, he was already thinking, paano nagbago kay Oyo? Ganon. So anyway, God used people of the same faith to really minister to us.
Kumbaga, hindi pwedeng in love ka lang dun sa tao. Kailangan in love ka rin kay God bago kayo. Parang it's a restart of everything.
Now God is with us. And because we have Him, we have heaven in us. We have everything.
So ito yung surprise ni Joy sa akin.
For our anniversary,
Yeah.
noong 2020. Kasi baby pa si Dom nito. He was only 2 months old. So, can you see your hand? Oh, it's so big na.
My turn.
This is Amari's hand. Oh. I didn't know what to give him on our anniversary. So, ginawa ko, I bought a big canvas, tapos
Mommy,
pinaint ko lang.
Mommy, I don't fit.
Tapos gumawa siya ng shape
Yeah.
ng heart.
Oh, this is-
Gamit yung mga paa na
This is your feet!
Tapos yung hands niya.
Anong mensahe mo sa kanila, mga pamilyadong tao?
Do not give up on your family. Number one. God blessed you with that family for a purpose. And itong family is one of God's greatest treasures to me and to you. So my prayer is partner with God in leading your family.
Ano ang favorite Bible verse ninyo?
It's in our
Oh.
court. So, you say it.
Yeah. Psalm 119, verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path.
Bakit yun?
Sa dami namin pinagdaanan, we just really have to rely on God and His Word.
We live in a very dark world. God wants us to rely on Him on a daily basis. So, just continue to hold on to faith, value your faith, and have an intimate relationship with Him.